So here we are in the middle of February. There's snow on the ground and it's really cold out. So what do we do to warm up? Work on the bike, baby. These bags just don't cut it. Stay tuned. I'll show you how to put extended bags on your bike. Brought to you by AdvanBlack. So this is the box that came in. Obviously it's already been opened, but I was definitely very impressed with the packaging by AdvanBlack here. To just get the stuff out of the way. These are the extended bags. Again, you got foam everywhere, you got some plastic, some more foam on the inside of the bags. These are both bags in here, 4.5 inch extensions. And then we got over here, this is the extended fender kit, also 4.5 inch. And in the back over here, we've got the metal brackets, or I guess the skid plates that go on the bottom of the bags. You don't want to scuff those up. So yeah, stay tuned and I'll show you how to install this on your bike. Oh yeah, and as always, if you like what you see here on the Amateur Wrencher, please hit that like and subscribe button and I'll keep this stuff going along. And here we go. So what we're gonna do now, these are your two bags here. This is the extended bag, 4.5 inch. And this is just the stock bag. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna reuse this lid and all the hardware to make sure that this bag here will become usable on the bike. But anyway, really cool stuff from AdvanBlack. As you can see, the moldings exactly the same, the shape, ergonomics, even how this sits on the bike. Really good stuff by AdvanBlack. Check them out, advanblack.com. If you look at the bags from this angle, you can really see the difference in the extension here. But anyway, let's start on this side of the bag. You got your 4 torque bolts there and 4 there to take the latch off. And obviously it's already pre-drilled on this bag. And same with the big holes here, you got your rubber grommets there. So we'll transfer those over. And I've already sized this up, and this is a T20, Torx 20 bit to remove those. So I'll do that now. So pretty self-explanatory. Again, you go from here to here. Just want to give you a quick note about this rubber grommet here. See how the thin side and there's a thick side. The thin side goes to the inside of the bag. So the thick side here goes to the outside and the thin side goes to the inside. Okay, so once I removed the cloth here, this was held on by a Torx 15, so just a smaller size than the rest of the bag. So once you take this off, there's 2 more holes here on the inside, also a Torx 15. These 2 guys here, which latch onto this metal bracket here. And then once you undo those, that's it, the whole bag comes apart. And now just reverse the process to put this lid on the new bag. And then just move on to the second bag. Well, there you have it. Extended bag, lid attached. Beautiful. Close the lid. Closes nice. Lock it. Beautiful. What else can you ask for? Absolutely gorgeous. Let's put it on the bike. So here's the bag on the bike. I just remembered I gotta take the bag back off to put the skid plate on. I'll show you that in a minute. But I just want to show you the difference. There's your stock bag. There's your extended bag. Looks like I also gotta do something here about the spacing. See if I can mess around with the exhaust a little bit. But otherwise, I'm pretty happy about that. And again, you just duplicate the steps for the second bag. But let's go in and put that skid plate on. And obviously that fender is way too short. Good thing I bought a fender extension kit as well. So let's get to it. So these are the skid plates that come in the kit. And I mean, I don't know about you, but look how badass these things look. AdvanBlack definitely went above and beyond, like just engraving the name here, like absolutely beautiful. Anyway, I think they just go on one way here. This side obviously being closest to the bike. Look at the bottom here. Just put this on like this. It just fits perfectly with the contour of the bike. And these are simple enough. Just make sure the air is clean. And then the back here is just a double-sided 3M tape. And you put those on. And then you put the bag back on the bike. And there it is. Just absolutely stunning. I mean, No one's really going to see it. It's at the bottom of the bike, but it's nice to know that it's there. Definitely a nice touch for sure. Okay, so I'm ready to put this bag back on the bike. Just wanted to note a couple of things. One, these chrome pieces here are supposed to go on the inside. I forgot to put those in, so I have now. So again, just take the screws back out and put the metal flanges in and bolt it back together. And these rubber pieces are absolute garbage. I don't know, they just don't sit well. So with these, I just again just used the ones that came off my old bags and put these in. But yeah, these I don't like the way that they fit. I don't like the way they look, so I'm not going to use them. And yeah, okay, let's put this back on the bike. Well, there you go. Both bags, extended bags, are mounted onto the bike. I love the way that looks. You look on the side, it's a nice profile. The way the exhaust is angled with the bags, beautiful. Absolutely beautiful work from AdvanBlack. I haven't put the extended fender on yet. That will be next. Fortunately, something have come up. I'm gonna have to do it tomorrow. But yeah, I think it's gonna look nice. The fender is gonna fill those gaps in at the bottom, and that's all. Here we got a little bit of it's touching here. I'll play around with that later. This one here, there's a bit of a gap, which is good enough. But either way, I guess as a sneak peek, I'm gonna be taking these muffler tips off anyway, because we're gonna install a new header. But that'll be in my upcoming videos anyway. But yeah, I'll finish this off for today. And hopefully tomorrow I can put the extended rear fender on. So here we are, day 2. Gonna install the extended fender on the bike. First step, obviously take your bags off, put them somewhere secure. I've got myself one of these little guys here. Just built out a PCV pipe just to hold the bags. Works really well. Anyway, what we're gonna do, we're gonna get down underneath the bike here. And this is the first step. You gotta remove the tri-bar light. There's this black cap here with a flat head. You get underneath here, these 2 clips. And you're just gonna roll this off so you can access the wiring, which is right over here. There should be one on both sides. And you get the tri-bar light out of there, because obviously you can't take off the fender without the tri-bar light being disconnected. So let's do that now. Okay, so here we are. The cap is off. I can see I've already disconnected the wires. So now we can go ahead and remove the fender by taking out the bolt on the side. I'll show you in a second. And then what we can do is, once the fender is off, we can remove the tri-bar light off the fender. So let's do that now. One thing I forgot to mention, that nut right there, you got to loosen that. That actually pinches the fender to the bike. So that nut there is a 7/16, so you don't have to take it all the way off, just loosen it back so you're able to pull the fender off. Okay, so now let's go over to the side of the bike here. You got your 3 nuts here, 1, 2, and 3. Also a 7/16, and same on the other side. And once you remove 1, 2, and 3, you'll be ready to take the fender off. So let's do that now. Okay, so the fender extender there is off. Exactly like I said. I fought with it a little bit. Something that's good to note is this wire here is actually wired into the tabs here on the, I guess on this side of the bike here. And so I got it off the first one. The second one I was fine with it, but I kind of broke it. Either way, you're not going to need it anymore because you're putting a new fender on. But just be cognizant of that. And just wiggling back and forth, I was able to get it off. Okay, so now you can take the tri-bar light out from over here. And this is the new fender. Again, nicely wrapped from AdvanBlack. Take this out of the bag here. So it comes with your little tabs to run that wire. Again, once the fender is on, you can see how much slack you have or don't have. And these are double-sided tape, so you can put them on wherever you need to. And yeah, this fender is absolutely beautiful. I'm going to do a comparison side by side between the factory one and the aftermarket. So, AdvanBlack, Harley-Davidson. Obviously mine's a little bit dirty, apologize for that, but the difference in the size. Okay, so now let's transfer over the tri-bar light, and then we can mount the new one back on the bike. So let's do that now. Okay, so I've transferred over the tri-bar light to the new fender here. I just wanted to point out, I was wrong earlier. It's not these yellow Phillips screws you have to take off. That's just for the cap of the tri-bar light. It's these Torx here in the back. So you got one there and then one there. They're both at Torx 20. And you just gotta put the tabs in on the bottom here, and then you bolt those down, and that's it. And now ready to mount it back to the bike. On a side note here, I don't use my big whip antenna. If you did, you wouldn't be able to with this fender extender here because there's no holes for it. You'd have to relocate the antenna or do something else with it, but I don't use mine anyway. I just use my phone for music and stuff like that. So, but yeah, now you just basically reverse the process to install it back on your bike, and I'll do that now. Well, there it is, folks. Extended bags, extended fender, beautifully mounted to the bike. The slash cut exhaust follow the bag very nicely. Beautiful. Couldn't be happier, to be honest. For the price, for what you get, really cool. I forgot to mention, I was able to manipulate the tips of the exhaust here away from the bags and the fender. So from the way that they are, they should be okay. They shouldn't have any heat issues. And yeah, that's it. Oh, and don't forget to check your tri-bar light before you mount everything back together. You would hate to put everything together and all of a sudden your rear lights don't work. Ask me how I know. Anyways, thanks for watching, guys. If you like what you see, hit the like and subscribe button. And as always, happy wrenching.